Hello, welcome back to Skimming the Pages, the only Bookend Gaming comment show where one of the hosts is the imaginary friend of the other host.
Who am I?
Which one are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. How
Wow.
imaginative are you?
Not very.
Then it's probably not that.
I'm not quick-witted enough to come up with a story like that.
But if you're my imaginary friend and you're not quick-witted, what's that say about my imagination?
Maybe you're just imagining me as not being quick-witted, even though you're quick-witted
I
yourself.
imagined myself a straight man to play off of my nonsense and anger.
Yeah.
It's how I cope and not burst a blood vessel.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean that could work, I guess. But this is our comment show.
Yeah,
that
we
do
got
monthly
comments.
now. We got a lot of comments. But before we do that, we have patrons that we had some AI generate a story about, and it's a long one.
We did. That's our new thing. Well, it's not really new anymore. We've done it like 3 times now. But
Yeah,
if you're a patron, you get your name in one of our AI-generated stories.
right. And I found a new thing to generate stories from because the one we were using was just constantly like doing the same things over and over again.
It sounded generic and it didn't give like the desired results at the end ever.
Yeah,
So
it was just like grouping everyone together and being like, they're cool.
right,
The end.
they did awesome things
Yeah,
together,
it
and
was
they
like
all had
none of them
harmonious
had, like-
adventures.
yeah, none of them had like personal stories or anything describing them. So
Right.
this one's at least a little better.
So
if
now
not super long.
this week, or I say this month, I guess, we have put all of our patrons into the Lord of the Rings world,
Sort of.
kind of.
A Lord of the Rings-esque story.
Yeah, type.
Because the AI refused to do copywritten things.
Seemed like it.
For the most part, it still kind of did, but it avoided
Right.
it
So
as much as possible.
We what was the prompt that like the patrons are the fellowship?
Oh God, I still got it.
It was
here.
that was it.
The prompt is the heroes: Rad Coffee Man, Hey Jason, Talish Verda, Jordan, Winnieapolis, Phil, Aaron Hornberger, and Valtiel, which are our patrons. Thank you guys for subscribing to that.
Yeah.
Join forces as the Fellowship of the Ring and
Okay.
embark on a journey to destroy the One Ring in Mount Doom.
Right. But this must be like some sort of a different era of story. Like it happened not canon to the Lord of the Rings universe.
Yeah, it
'cause
was just a different.
It's got some different names here.
Yeah,
so.
it's fine. It's just like it's an alternate reality. It's
Right.
the variance of.
Because you guys are not from the Shire.
No, of course not.
In the land of Elysium.
Isn't that a Matt Damon movie?
Yeah. The forces of darkness were growing stronger each day, led by the malevolent sorcerer Morgath. The people lived in fear and misery, their hopes dwindling with each passing moment. But amidst the chaos, there were legends whispered, tales of the heroes who could bring an end to Morgath's reign of terror. Rad Coffee Man, Hey Jason, all of you guys were ordinary individuals, each with their own unique skills and strengths. Fate brought them together, and they formed an alliance known as the Fellowship of the Ring to embark on a perilous journey of hope and redemption. Their quest was to destroy the One Ring, a powerful artifact forged by Morgath himself. The ring had the ability to control the minds of those who possessed it, corrupting their hearts and turning them into slaves of darkness.
Well, that's different.
It had to be destroyed in the fiery depths of Mount Doom, where it was originally created. The Fellowship knew that the road ahead would be treacherous, but they were fueled by an unwavering resolve to save their land. They set out from the peaceful village of Elmhaven.
Ooh,
That's a good name for a village.
right?
Armed-
D&D ideas here.
With their weapons and accompanied by a wise guide, Gandaris.
He's just his cousin.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. As they journeyed across vast plains, dense forests, and treacherous mountains, their bond grew stronger. Red Coffee Man, a master of strategy and diplomacy, always found a way to resolve conflicts peacefully.
Ew.
Hey Jason, a skilled archer, struck down any enemy from a distance. Talish Verda, a fierce and agile warrior, charged into every battle fearlessly. Jordan, a gifted sorcerer, harnessed the power of magic to protect and heal the group. Winnieapolis, a clever thief, always anticipated the enemy's moves. Phil, a mighty warrior, wielded his sword with unparalleled strength.
Our great warrior, Phil.
Aaron Hermberger, an expert tracker, guided the Fellowship safely through treacherous terrains. and Voltiel, a mysterious and powerful mage, unleashed devastating spells to protect his comrades. However, their path was not without challenges. They faced relentless hordes of Morgath's minions, encountered deadly traps, and endured hardships in extreme weather conditions. Yet they persevered, their spirits unyielding. As the Fellowship ventured closer to Mount Doom, Morgath grew desperate to stop them. He sent his most fearsome creatures and summoned dark forces to halt their progress, but the heroes fought gallantly, overcoming every obstacle that stood in their way. Finally, after a grueling journey, the Fellowship reached the fiery pit of Mount Doom. That was fast.
Right? Nobody died?
Nope. Nobody got shot a bunch
No
of times.
Boromir here.
The One Ring trembled in their presence as if sensing its impending demise. Rad Coffee Man, chosen by the group to be the ring bearer, so I guess he's Frodo.
Yeah, yeah. But he's like the tactician.
Yeah, I don't know. Braved the heat and pressure, offering himself as the one who would destroy the ring. With unwavering determination, Rad Coffee Man cast the ring into the molten depths of the volcano, shattering Morgath's hold over the land. A wave of relief washed over Elysium as the shadows dissipated and the sun broke through the darkness. The heroes, weary but triumphant, returned to their homes to rebuild what was lost. Their names would be forever etched in the annals of history.
That's not that word, but okay.
As symbols of hope and bravery, the Fellowship of the Ring, though forged in adversity, stood as a testament. So,
The end.
wow. You guys did it. Nobody
You're the
died.
best. You're the best.
Good thing you had Gandaris there with you. He didn't play any
Right.
role in the story
He's like,
whatsoever.
they follow. He was the one like showing you the way, but you already had a tracker.
Yeah.
and two other mages.
Right. And Phil, the best
like-
warrior.
I feel like Gandaris was only there because like his dad knew the manager or something.
Right.
It was weird.
Well, he summoned the eagles to bring everyone home.
Oh,
so.
of course.
But they were probably crows in this story.
Yeah,
So it was a
yeah.
lot harder to get everyone on there.
Right. It was actually the Crow from the movie The Crow.
Just one.
he just showed it's just a guy in the fucking Draven makeup. And
Yeah, there you go.
it's like, I'm here to take you home. Hop in my 1998 Honda Accord. Some of you are going to have to sit in laps. I figured more of you would be dead by now.
Good thing most of you are halflings.
Plenty of trunk space in this Accord. That's why I bought it. Well, leased it. I'm not making it.
Right.
All right, let's. So that's kind of what we do with our patrons.
Right.
You guys give us money, and we let AI come up with
Yeah.
slightly ripped off stories about you.
and kind of vague and
Yeah. So I mean, if any of you ever have any prompts or anything like that, you would like to
Yeah.
see, let us know, and maybe we'll throw it in there because we're always trying to come up with ideas, and we're like, The Bachelor or game
right.
shows,
We're always
talk
fighting with
shows.
the AI to actually give us results. Because
Yeah.
I tried a game show and it's like everybody wins.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like doesn't give you like any of the details of the questions or anything like
No.
that. Yeah, I mean, it's AI. This is a good argument for why AI shouldn't write movies,
Right.
and that's why the whole writer strike thing is going on right now. But let's get to some comments.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you have like seen that you care to read? Because we don't read them all anymore.
I've seen a ton of them.
Yeah, I mean, it took us forever to even find where these were. Or before we do that, do you have anything to like? What's the word?
Call to action.
That's it. You know the things I'm trying to say
No,
because you're a figment of my imagination.
I don't.
No? Okay, I don't either. What the hell?
I don't know. You think I prepare for this show?
I don't know. Sometimes you don't seem prepared for anything because there's no consoles out either.
Nah. The Xbox is out and the Switch.
Yeah, because you play those.
Those are important.
But are they hooked up to anything?
Yeah, the TV.
Oh, okay. Not the Elgato though. Okay. I don't know. If we think of one, just throw it out there. The first one I read though is gonna have a freaking timestamp, which is a pain in the ass.
That's okay. I can click it.
Okay, it's What Am I? Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Thomas the Crunk Engine timestamps and says, I want to butt bounce Goombella.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Do we need context for that?
I don't know.
Let's find
Like,
out.
that's why I want to know, because, like, does it mean he wants to bounce Goombella on his butt, or does he want to bounce on Goombella's butt?
I think he wants to butt bounce Goombella. Like, isn't that a Mario move?
Is it?
Like ground pound. Here.
She is. Time to butt bounce or whatever. Is that a thing you can do? It is.
Yeah.
Time to butt bounce or whatever.
You
Okay.
said time, and I have Goombella with me, and I
Yeah.
butt bounced the Switch. So.
Okay. I was just very confused as to his wording there.
Right, and he wants to butt bounce Goombella.
Well, that's not really news. Got one?
Sure.
I'm gonna keep asking you.
Is this comforting? Katawa Shoujo Misha Route, Episode 1. Brada says, wow, what a great taco. I hope nothing weird is happening underneath it.
No, of course not.
Well, just everyone's drinking Mountain Dew under those tacos. That's what we've discovered.
Yeah, it's always Mountain Dew or hot sauce.
Right. And then right above it, I'm going to read another one. Same guy, recruitment tactics, Katawa Shoujo Shizune Route, Episode 6. He says, I was choking on my water at There's a Million Things I'd Rather Do. 2 of them are standing right in front of me. Choke. New favorite YouTube channel has been found.
Yeah. Thanks, Brada. And you're one of our favorite commenters because you comment a whole lot.
That's true.
Like a lot. It's you and the guy who has the blank username.
Correct.
That's just like a bunch of underscores. Now the show can begin. Heartwings. Niase 3662 timestamps. Why do I keep choosing timestamps? And says, I'm fucking dead.
That's no good. Oh, you want me to click it? Okay.
Please.
I had to find it. You scrolled up like a bunch.
Yeah, well, because otherwise we're going to read like a bajillion Brada comments.
Bonnie-san was absent today as well. Agia thought it was her fault and was blaming herself.
Oh,
it's the gas.
It's the gas. Yeah.
Bonnie-san had already left. There were signs that the kitchen had been messed up. Apparently she had been searching for the witch while
Always a good one.
Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I got one.
Okay.
That's also got a timestamp. Actually, it's the same guy, I think.
It is. I know the one you're looking at.
Read some manga or something, Heartwings. Niase has a timestamp. It says Coterie proceeds to pull out a comically large spoon.
Okay.
Is that probably about Haagen-Dazs? I don't want to choose my
God.
weapon.
We got to get YouTube Red just for the comment show.
Yeah.
Or YouTube Premium now. It's not YouTube Red anymore.
one spoonful. She pulled out a giant spoon. I was
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Spoon is too big.
Yeah, she's eating just one spoonful of Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, of course. That's like, oh God, what is it? It's like in cartoons where they're like, I'm just going to have one piece of cake, and they slice one piece and then take the big thing that they slice off of. Buster Bros Collection, Buster Bros. The Black Cadet says, bustin' with the bros.
That's right.
You know bustin' makes me feel good.
We busted good. Oh yeah, and we got somebody that's commenting like, I don't know if it's a spam bot.
Oh, cute cats, cat lovers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a spam bot? Cute cats, cat
They
lovers?
have to be because all their comments are just beautiful and a bunch of cat emojis, or lovely and a bunch of heart
Right.
eyes.
And it's always like right when the episode drops too, so they didn't
Yeah.
watch it.
But they've got like a shit ton of subscribers, so like maybe they just like automatically
Yeah.
upload videos and then just spread a bunch of bot comments to try to draw people in. Don't let them win. Don't click on them if you see their comment on one of our videos.
Right.
Ignore them. We're not going to block them because we want the engagement.
Correct.
Because it's like single episode games Jaws, and he's just like beautiful.
Thanks.
Heart cat, heart cat, heart cat.
Makes us feel better.
It's like what, us or Jaws?
Right. Speaking of single episode games, Jaws. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, you have to beat this. There is nobody else that would actually do it.
Yeah, I do want to do that.
I think we can.
We need to live stream and beat that game at some point.
We'll do that at some point.
Probably not tonight. I don't know. Depends on how much we have to do tonight and how awake we are by the time it hits, 9 p.m.
Right.
Because we're old.
That's when we record either Final Fantasy or Paper Mario.
Yeah, and it's like the energy's just gone, and it's like, hey, let's play a slow story game. If you don't like this video, Erythra will die. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, your names put together somehow made Urethra. I'm honestly not surprised. Well,
Yeah.
We're just taking the piss.
A retry. Those videos actually did pretty good, and
I
now
know.
I'm wondering if we should play more.
I'd be down for that. That's the kind of shit that I don't mind playing when we're super tired, because it's like, I don't need to pay attention to that.
Right.
You're just kind of playing, and I'm just, shooting the shit.
I'm gonna click this because I don't remember. I clicked it before, and I don't remember what it is. But the best for I just remember it was at the beginning of the video. So
Oh, okay.
the best for last, Katawa Shoujo Lily Route, episode 1. Anthony, last name, says, I just want you to let you know, or Kamau, that Friends reference didn't go unnoticed. And
Okay.
I remember I clicked it, and it was at the beginning of the video. So
Okay.
let's see here.
Cafe on the far corner.
Oh,
Stop by to
it's
quench
just Central
my
Perk.
thirst before heading
Oh,
back.
yeah, we're just referencing.
Central Perk. No girls with me. I'll finally get a menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that hidden of a reference.
No.
Back to, if you don't like this video, a reacher will die. The meme who cried boy, time-stamped.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if we need to click this one, because we just
No.
talked about
That's-
a show where we buy a farm or whatever.
Right. Start our own farm.
It's the start of a sitcom. Erica travels by 30 acres of land in bumfuck New Mexico and turned it into a farm, complete with one of them accidentally growing cocaine plants instead of cocoa plants, while the other berates them to a laugh track and FBI helicopters swarm overhead. Yeah, one of us. Yeah, accidentally.
Sounds great.
Listen, if I was going to play it any kind of drug farm, it would be poppies. Easier to hide.
Someone animate that for us.
Yeah, they're perfect.
Oh.
Someone just makes a whole cartoon about 2 YouTubers who have like 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's a
Uh,
better idea than a fucking NFT fucking cartoon.
do you like Game Grumps but don't like to laugh? It's one of our shorts.
Yeah.
The meme who cried boy again. 100% unironically, I think Bookend is funnier than current Game Grumps. No disrespect to Danny and Arnold. I like them, but it feels like they're burnt out from doing the same thing for years and years. Comparing Seg Jaws to their Sonic Frontiers playthrough, or even the monthly best-ofs, Bookend makes me laugh a lot more. That's just my opinion and personal preference, though.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we appreciate that. It's just not true. I mean, they're actually trained comedians at this point. They've taken improv and acting classes and things like that.
Right.
And they're actually funny. But I do get your point of them being like burned out and tired, because it is very obvious in their newer stuff that they're just like, they're going through the motions.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I wouldn't expect them to be like, oh, we're done, but they would much rather just like tour and, do their own shit. Especially Dan. Like, it seems like Dan would just rather focus on music at this point.
Right.
I mean, he's married. He's probably going to end up with a fucking kid soon. I don't know their personal lives, but just watching their videos, like, I don't watch their stuff as much as I used to.
No, I don't either.
And when I do turn them on for like background noise, it's always like older stuff. Always let your conscience be your guide. Katawa Shoujo Lily Route. Anthony, last name, says, I don't know if this is the best background noise for work. That's a sex scene with Lily.
Correct.
That is correct.
I'm going to do this one because this prompted something that happened in the
Oh,
Discord.
it's great. Yeah.
These Slum Kids, Final Fantasy VII Remake. The meme who cried boy has a timestamp, and we'll click it to see what started this. Travis needs his own no context compilation at this point. Let's see what started.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking deep throat that bitch.
So that started a conversation in our Discord where somebody actually made
Yeah.
a
Well, it's
compilation.
him.
Well, I mean, right.
Yeah. Well, I replied to him, and says, you have my permission to make it.
Yes.
And they go, all right, it's up on my channel. And that was literally like 8 hours later.
Right.
Like, they just did it overnight. I was like, holy hell, that was quick. Love it. And like, they've made multiple videos now about us.
They've made a couple, or 3, I think, total
It's like
of.
someone actually made like fan content for us. That's so undeserved.
It was, yeah, it was amazing too.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was dying. It's great. That's not how twins work. Heartwings. Jekiha says, you didn't turn off comments on this video. Be careful. Yeah, I made the joke about turning them off because they mentioned Lolicon.
That's right. I was gonna say I know
or lowly. I don't know.
because I didn't watch the whole thing, but I remembered we mentioned that we need to turn the comments off for this.
Yeah, because someone was talking about the twins and said they're like Lolita
That's right.
or something like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, gotta turn this off. Don't want to start that fucking discourse. Stupid app. Screwing up my vocabulary.
Adolescent Santa Claus, single episode games. The meme who cried boy again. Apparently he's our favorite of this video so far. This game is such a drug trip, and not the good kind of drugs. It's like crack rocks that are actually normal rocks laced with lethal amounts of Pepto-Bismol.
That could be good. You don't know. Don't do crack. Just don't. Just drink some Pepto and call it a day. You'll get the same effect, and you won't have the diarrhea anymore. Katawa Shoujo Lily Route finale. Anthony last name says, that was a journey. Now I just have 2 more Katawa routes to watch. Emmy, which is ironic since it was the beginning, and the DLC. DLC? Oh, the mod. Yeah. Wait, we didn't do a mod? Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's not all there currently, though, because 2
no.
episodes are missing.
Yeah,
they were too sexual.
They were super dirty. I've enjoyed it so much. Now I need the podcast on how you guys recall your feelings on Katawa. It exists.
That's right.
Just look up
By the cover.
By the cover, Katawa, Bookend. And there's a podcast, quote-unquote podcast, of us playing Minecraft and just talking about
Yeah. I think
our experience.
I think that might be one of the first ones the first one we played.
Where we actually
Minecraft.
played Minecraft. It might
I could be wrong, but
It's one of the earlier ones, but that was when we were doing trying to do a podcast thing, but that kind of has turned into this
right.
more so. This isn't so much a podcast because we're not talking about anything really. We're just responding to comments. But you
Yeah.
know me, I'll go off on tangents, so it still
But
counts.
YouTube recognizes it as a podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to go ahead and read the comments on our channel announcement.
Okay. I'm going to take a drink while you do that.
Channel announcement 8.28.23. Where we talk about our new upload schedule, which is going great, I think.
Yes, it is nice to have those 2 days off to kind of recalibrate.
Right.
And it helps because we're recording now, and I'm going to be here till 2 in the morning
Yeah.
on a Saturday night.
We don't have to upload anything tomorrow.
And then we don't have to upload tomorrow. I can actually just relax.
And then Monday, I can actually take the time to, do our new hour-and-a-half long Otaku Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So.
And then Tuesday night, I, in a blind panic, go, oh, fuck, I have to get a video done. And it doesn't really, I could have done it on Sunday, but I was lazy and decided to play Starfield instead.
Yeah. Okay. Aaron Martin says, I'm glad y'all seem to be taking care of yourselves with breaks.
We're
Thanks
not.
for keeping us entertained. Heart. R.I.P. Fapsauce Friday 2023 through 2023.
Yeah. Poor Frederick. He's still around, though.
Yeah, he's still a character in our Otaku Tuesday universe.
Yeah.
Rad Coffee Man says, honestly, the fact that y'all are not only making 5 videos per week, but also one of those videos that videos is as long as a feature-length film, and that's after deciding to make it easier on yourself, says a lot about the quality of this channel. Keep up the great work, fellas. It's a pleasure to be a fan.
I bet it says a lot about the quantity of this channel, maybe not the quality. But yeah, I mean, the feature-length film back in the 90s, baby. No movies
That's
come
true.
out that are under an hour and a half. But still, yeah, an hour and a half for one episode is...
I'm going to say, I wonder how that changed people's schedule. They're going to have to sit down and watch an hour and a half of
I wonder
Bookend
if they
Gaming.
do it in chunks, or if they just go, okay, time to watch this week's movie.
Right.
And it's literally 20 minutes of it is me just refusing to read the next line as I go talk about,
Right.
I don't know, bidets
Sandwiches
or
or...
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our brains went different places.
Toilet sandwiches.
Of course. It's my new YouTube channel.
And the meme who cried boy has a timestamp, and it's our Fapsauce getting killed part. R.I.P. Fapsauce. That intro was bussin'. 5 videos a week is still awesome, though. And I'm glad you guys are adding on a little break. I can't imagine daily uploads is easy.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to still do daily uploads, just because then it's look at all the stuff we're putting out, and we could play more of a variety of things. which we've kind of helped that with doing more segs.
Right.
So we can just play random stuff instead of just like the same 4 playthroughs over and over again. But with both of us working full-time jobs and me only being able to come out here once every 2 weeks, and depending on scheduling, sometimes I can only come out here for, 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
And that's not enough to get 14 videos worth of things.
Right.
And yeah, it's
But
like
we
a whole
usually, I
thing.
mean, we're recording like the same amount of stuff though. It's just in less episodes. Because like
Yeah,
Tuesday and
it's just
Friday
spread
just
out more.
combined
Yeah.
into one 90-minute thing.
Yeah, really, it really only gave us like 1 extra day off, but it's 2 days off from uploading, which is nice
Yeah.
because then it's like we can get ahead on the actual
Right.
upload process and
But
and editing the videos.
Usually we don't stop at 15 minutes anymore either.
No,
we
God,
usually
no.
go 20, 25, and then our segs are usually 30-ish.
Right. Yeah, so we're still creating the same amount of content. It's just in bigger chunks. Right into it. Katawa Shoujo, Summer's Clover, episode 5. No one's land says great, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Or maybe they were the one that had asked about where some of the episodes were or something, and then you responded and they forgot to reply to you and just actually commented great, thanks.
Could be.
It's possible. He also
Just-
says let's goo on a
Right.
Heartwings episode.
He also says Haruhi,
Haru.
which if we translate to English is Haruhi 3.
Oh, all right then. It's my favorite Roman emperor.
Meeting the Scrubs. Paper Mario Tittied. Which is getting remade.
Yeah, I know. That's so unfortunate. It's like Resident Evil 4 all over again.
And I'm wondering if I should get it.
I don't know. Should we like switch just randomly one day we're just at where we were, but it all of a sudden looks better?
Looks better? Yeah, just get up to exactly where I was.
Because it will have changed. They'll have changed some things, but the main story is still the same. And, I
Right.
mean, that's kind of up to you. I don't mind playing the original,
No.
and I know you don't because you like old shit.
I'm the video game boy.
Of course.
The retro Game Boy. Valtiel says, "This was one of my favorite chapters in the game. By the way, I'm sure you won't bother because it's a pain, but Yoshi's color is determined by the time you get him on your team to when you run from the Iron Twins. There's a chart in the game's encyclopedia. If you decide to try it for whatever reason, there's a cool edgy black one with a red mohawk. I always aimed for that one." Yeah, because I was
Yeah, I didn't
talking
know that.
about how... Because remember, I got there, I'm like, I'm pretty sure buying a hot dog is one of the things that affects Yoshi, but I
Yeah.
guess it doesn't. You get an egg on your team,
Yeah.
and then that's when it starts, I guess, affecting...
oh, it's like a timer.
like different things that you can do affects what color Yoshi you get.
Oh yeah. And
So-
you get to name it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we want to like try and get a certain one, we should look it up.
I have a weird confession for this, which I didn't even realize I was doing at the time.
Okay.
But the voice I gave that sunglasses dude, I was watching a
Who-
Game Grumps
Grubba?
best of. No, the sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up,
Yo,
dog?
Hey,
Yeah.
dog. What's going on? That is exactly the same voice that Danny gave him.
Is it?
Yeah, and I was like, I wasn't actively aware of it, but somewhere in my subconscious, my brain must have, like, my half asleep brain was like, here's what this guy's voice is.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I must have associated
Well,
it somehow.
whatever.
But I just wanted to call myself out on that before someone else did, because I didn't even realize it until like days later. I was watching just a random Game Grumps like compilation. It popped up and I was like, oh shit, my bad.
At least we didn't go with the Grubba voice.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely did not. I don't even.
No, but I like how we have our own joke on him though. It's hilarious. What am I? Do you know what I am?
Oh, Grubba, yeah. I gotta like play that back to get that voice back because I can't remember. That's the
It's
problem.
just crazy deranged Texan guy.
Is
He's
it?
like Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Okay. See, I don't remember that at all because like, we always play it late. No, my brain just does not fucking process what my mouth is doing. Ladies.
Sometimes that's good.
Mario. I was gonna say some shit I should do. Okay. Mario Maker levels, new Super Mario UD. Tom's the Crunk Engine, timestamp, look at the Goomba. That's what Goombella is when I'm done. Jesus Christ, man. put it away.
Yeah, we can click on it if we want, but it's just me saying, look, I mispronounced Goomba.
Yeah, there's a Goomba.
Goomba.
Yeah. And then he also commented, there isn't a lot of workplace safety measures in those castles. I doubt they're up to OSHA code. Yeah, OSHA's a racket. It's all good. Oh, whoa, what the? Valtael started watching the old Heartwings episodes.
Right, because then he says on Girl on the Windmill Hill, if my heart had wings, episode 1 reimagined. He says, just noticed you restarted this one, so let's go. Edit, I gotta get myself one of those hat-wearing, pantsuit-stealing chickens.
Man, it's really good we restarted that, because what if he had, like, started... Because there were... I mean, Thomas the Crunk Kitchen watched it a couple months ago. It was like, oh, it just ended.
Right.
Like, are they ever going to come back to this?
And then we did.
Yeah, kind of. Got dorm mommy Milky? Heartwings. Valtael, timestamp. I come here to laugh, not to remember my traumas. Thank you very much.
Let's click it.
Oh, God.
I missed. Let's click it. Is it going to add?
Yeah, it's efficient.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You just double-click the screen.
To give the bully. Yeah, it's efficient. Do you need to talk?
It's you're talking about bringing extra lunch money to give the bully.
For the bully, yeah.
Yeah. And I say, yeah, it's efficient.
I'm sorry, Valtael. Were you bullied a little bit?
I heard you like gliders. Same person. As someone who wanted to be a pilot, I really liked this episode. Amane just landed herself on first place for me. Also, timestamp, it's nice seeing Kenji made a 180 on his life. Good for him.
I'm guessing that's Mabu.
Probably. I'll click it and see.
What are you brooding over, you traitor?
Yeah, it's Mabu.
Yeah, Mabu with exactly. Yeah, he's pretty much Kenji, but more hated somehow by us at least.
Yeah.
Watching while you sleep, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, Thomas Crunk Engine says Kitty.
Kitty.
All right. Was there a cat or?
I don't know.
That's actually a Snorlax on the thumbnail. I didn't know. I'm not sure if you know that.
Maybe I picked up the cat. I think
it's possible.
Because I was in Lumina's house. She's got cats.
Or he meant to reply to that cute for cats bot or something. I don't know.
No, I think I picked up a cat.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt, he's so cool.
He's so cute.
The Valtiel says that epic outro. Sheesh. Should I? Let's see. I don't remember what it was, honestly.
I don't either.
I know I had one. Because I do epic outros all the days. It's just that, which is actually an old one that I reused.
Yeah.
Because I do that every so often. I just pull one of the old
throw
ones.
One in.
Yeah.
Now the show can begin. Heartwings. Valtael says, that was just the prologue. I've been away from VNs for some time, but damn, that was long.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that game had 2 intro movies.
It seems like every new actor, it's doing another other intro now.
Yeah, they're just episodes, or that weird thing that animes do, where the midpoint commercial break thing.
Yeah,
it's always a splash screen.
Right.
Those always throw me off. I understand it, but it's odd. It's like if you were watching I don't know, what's something you watch, if you were watching Friends, and then there's a laugh, or someone's oh my god, I can't have a baby, and then there's just a splash screen of them drinking milkshakes with best friends.
Right, one of those. Yeah.
It's what? Why? You need reminded what you're watching.
You're right, just in case you come back from your commercial break.
Yeah.
You want a milkshake now.
Of course. Always want a milkshake.
Bring
it to the yard.
If my boat had docks, Heartwings, Thomas the Crunk Engine says, I love how Asa's he's on my panties, now I can't get married. But he saw Koteri's buck-ass nude while saving her in a bathtub, and that's just fine.
Asa didn't know about that. Plus, we're going to marry Koteri, so it's fine.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Marry Higia.
We're not going to marry anybody.
Plus, I don't know, they have different...
Marriage is not the finish line.
That's only how twins work.
Yeah, of course.
You can still marry Koteri.
That's just a twin thing. And actually, you could just marry either of them because they're the same person.
She didn't care if you see her naked.
No, of course not. Even though you did, drop her back in the tub.
Right.
Oh, God. Read some manga or something. Heartwings. Valtael says, paellas are really good. Is it paellas, or is it just...
That's how I pronounce it, but so...
Well, no, I'm just saying, is it paellas, or is the plural of paella?
Shrug.
Are really good. It all depends on your taste, but I've only eaten Mexican-made paella, so I can't say how they measure up.
Could be paella.
I don't know if Taco Bell doesn't make paella, then I don't know.
That's
I
true.
I hear paella because I've always only heard it in singular.
That's true.
So my brain, I see paella and I think it's like some kind of dipping sauce or something, like avocado, like guacamole. That's it.
Yeah.
Like my brain
I don't
goes
know.
paella.
I've
I'm
never
gonna
had-
dip this chip in this paella. I don't
Right.
know why. That's what I picture.
Paellas. Paella. Paella.
That's a lot of paellas. Look at all those paella.
I'm going to read this book that this person wrote on single episode games, Magical Taru Tokun
Well,
Magic Adventure.
in his defense, we did ask.
Yeah, that's true.
We wanted to know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, right, because it was on the Famicom, so we were asking if somebody could translate any of it for us.
Yeah.
So Mario O says, I guess the anime/manga this is based on is very important to understand the game, because without the story, it really doesn't make any sense. I've tried translating some of the texts. There's a boy mode and a girl mode in the game. Not sure if you can play different characters or if it's just the 90s way of saying hard and easy mode. The guy, Honmaru, has plans to go on a date with some girl, Iona, and those two pink creatures, Taru, who you control, and Mamora, the female-looking one, want to tag along, and instead of walking along the road like normal people, they take some sketchy shortcut.
Okay.
Mamora is grateful for the takoyaki. Have you ever learned what those are anyway?
Some kind of, aren't they like some kind of like seafood balls?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
On a stick. You eat in the level and exchange them for items. No idea if she hates takoyaki or loves them so much that she takes already eaten ones. The item descriptions are kind of weird because some of them seem like a one-time use. The frog absorbs damage from enemies once, while some seem permanent. Example, the shoes make you faster.
We couldn't even figure out how to use them.
Timestamp. For the first level, that girl just casually tells you that Iona has been kidnapped by some guy called Ryba. I suppose that's a regular occurrence in the source material. And 1042, Duckman challenges you, and you can win items, takoyaki from him, or lose your own items. You actually figured the rules of the card game out faster than me.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, oh, it's just skip bow or whatever.
Yeah. So once you like start playing it, you're just like, okay, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think it's got multiple names, like the actual card game name of it was like Castle or something. I don't remember, but
Who knows? There's probably like a billion names for different things. Like checkers isn't even called checkers.
right.
I don't remember what it's called.
But
Something French.
like, yeah, I like that. We actually have people that can translate some of that for us so we can know what's going on.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Skimming the Pages, the last comment show from 9/3/23. Valtail says, come back after a while of being away just to find out I'm death on a game.
Oh, no.
Don't have a clue about the whole AI chat, but now I must know. Edit, you guys make the games better. That's why in my case I go and check the old stuff. Hell, I've watched the Katawa playthrough twice because you make me laugh. Not only that, but you're the only people on any platform that I've given money to. Nice. That's... wow. If you're going to make a new tier, I'd suggest an old idea I posted in one of the videos. I don't remember if it was Travis or Eric, but have the chosen one watch Poya Magica while dressed like a magical girl. You got to sing the intro. What? There, I left my 2 cents. Have a good one, guys. Edit number 2. I just remembered. I'm also rewatching your Ocarina of Time playthrough. Travis's meltdowns are the best. Anyways, another idea for the Patreon, maybe have Travis play Majora's Mask Randomizer. I wouldn't even be able to play the original. I don't know if you guys will keep playing other Zeldas, but Patreon or not, Travis playing them would be great. It wouldn't be great, but yeah.
I do feel like Majora's Mask could be a good one at some point, but I feel like Wind Waker is probably the next one.
I want to play Wind Waker because I enjoyed Wind Waker, but I assume you'd play that one?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because like the whole thing with like... because it's like I've played Breath of the Wild. Like, I played a shit ton of Breath of the Wild. So if I played that for here, it wouldn't be the same old like, oh, I'm pissed because Zelda games suck, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
it's the
But
idea
Majora's
of
Mask
it.
would be.
Yeah, Majora's Mask is just another Zelda 64, which is my issue with Ocarina.
Right.
So, just hand me an N64 controller and I'm gonna get angry. Aaron Hornberger on the same video says, I was hoping Rad Coffee Man was gonna kill me for taking his wife in the last story. Yeah, I don't like. We have to like. I don't know. We gotta like do randomizers for the AI thing too, because we keep just like typing in the patrons in like a certain order that we have them listed.
That's true.
So like it takes the first one we type in and always makes them like the main character. It's like, well, that's not fair.
Because like in one of mine that we didn't end up using, Rad Coffee Man was in the front, and it was like naming all the countries like Java-based.
Yeah, it was
themes.
all coffee stuff. Like he skews the AI because it says coffee.
Skimming the Pages comment show. No, not last one. Or wait, I don't know.
9.3.
9.3.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Last one. Thomas the Crunk Engine has a timestamp and says that's just phone sex with extra steps.
Yeah,
Edit,
but I get money from that.
do not say daddy.
Yeah, that's literally, it's just us talking about saying good boy.
Right.
Like in our Amine voices.
Having a tier where we get paid to call people good boys
Yeah, to
in our
just
Amine voices.
send them sexy messages in Amine voice.
And then Lord Hotbod McFatcock replies and says, yeah, we're not perverts.
Oh yeah, with a name like that, of course not.
We're all about that mommy act.
All right, then sure. You keep believing that. Don't act like none of y'all would actually fucking pay for that. Come on. If I just uploaded a video of just a picture of Amine
Yeah.
and just me doing that voice and just reading like 50 Shades of Grey or something.
Yeah.
Do you know how many fucking views we get?
We need there's our April Fool's idea.
Oh God.
Of us
a
just-
dramatic reading of some weird. Oh, that's it. That's what we need to do. Fucking My Immortal. I've talked about this in the past.
Okay.
It's like one of the most famous slash fics.
Yeah.
Where it's like Edward Cullen and Harry Potter and like all these like.
And we just read it in our Amine voices.
Yeah, well, we just do like a dramatic reading. We voice all the characters and just make it sexy. Because, I mean, we're not ones to shy away from reading fan fiction,
Nope.
obviously. Do 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 do. Colonel Frapper's Heartwings. Voltaire says they were all in fact thinking about the penis. Edit. Amine best girl followed by Coterie. Nobody likes a Gia.
That's true. They don't, and we both do. I
Yeah.
also like Amine. I also like Coterie.
I do too. I like them all.
I like all the
How
characters.
could you not?
I also like Underwear Girl.
I don't know if there's ever been a visual novel we've played or even talked about where I've been like, I don't like this girl.
Yeah, well, you don't like Yumiko.
I guess that, and it's not so much that I don't like her. It's just like she seems like the most like basic.
Yeah.
You know, I could be wrong about that, but it's just like that seems she's the least interesting to me. Doesn't mean I don't like her. Still want to see her naked.
A real conversation. Well, hold on. I'm gonna read the Skimming the Pages one
Oh yeah.
because Juanito has some timestamps. Maybe I should become a Patreon.
I agree.
I assume that's
You mean a patron?
probably the Amine voice thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's around the same time.
And then
Yep, 39 minutes.
another one, I personally enjoyed those videos. It reminds me of By the Cover. Are we talking about?
Yeah, well,
I kind of want to do more of those, but at the same time, I don't know if people. It was kind of nice to just like not think about the game and just like. Chat about stuff. Power Wash.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just like games where we can just like it was Power
Yeah.
Wash and Harvest Moon, where
Right.
it's just like we don't have to really focus on the game. We just talk.
Reminds them of By the Cover, right? Where we just kind of not talk. We're just talking about random crap.
Right. Yeah, because with By the Cover, it was like I had an idea in mind of like here's
That's
the
true.
theme.
We did have a theme for those each episode back then, because like there were some that like we played a game during it, or
Yeah, or
Yeah.
we did one that was Mandela effects and like where we interviewed each other. I think there's I don't
That's
know, there's a
right.
bunch of like random stuff. Wasn't there like a Friends game on one of them?
Mm-hmm. I think we did
Friends
Friends trivia during one of them.
Yeah. This is bad. Still skimming the pages. Comment show. Hot bod McFatcock says, I'm glad my username could make you laugh, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me on the Doink Town remark regarding Yuri.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. He said that was his first comment, I think, saying that he wants to go to Doink Town with Yuri.
Oh, yeah. And we just lost it at his name already.
I gotta buy feelings about this. Heartwings. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, that's not how twins work, is by far my favorite part of this section.
Yeah, we always seem to find a random thing. Because then if my boat had docks, Heartwings, Red Coffee Man says, is not knowing how twins work this series' version of Amine not knowing what a tsundere is.
Right.
And you said apparently the twins themselves not knowing how twins work is hilarious to me.
Right. Which we didn't even do intentionally. We weren't like, hey, let's copy the Amine joke from...
No, it's just we were just goofing around as the twins.
Right.
And it just kind of turned into that.
But it's hilarious that the twins themselves don't know how twins work.
Yeah.
Jesus. Amine's Pirate Party Heartwings. Juanito says, anime, this is a quote, quoting one, I think me, anime club would be safer. I don't know, waifu wars can get pretty intense. And
No, I know it.
He also has a timestamp and says, also now I want splash soup on someone, which I think it's, I'm going to click it, but I think it's just, I splash soup in your general direction.
My soup will splash on thee. I splash my soup on thee.
I don't even know the context for that. Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
Like an old English insult. My soup. The soup will splash on them.
Yeah, Coterie says it.
Yeah.
Honey-chan, put them somewhere else. It's like an old English insult.
Yeah.
My soup will splash on you.
What does it mean?
I got to buy feelings about this. Thomas the Crunka just says, please, for the love of God, tell me you're not going to just end it there and you'll go with a Gia. God, the temptation was so great to just be like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, I guess that was the end of the playthrough.
That'd be such a dick move. I mean, we would have just thrown up a poll and people would have just voted and picked the girl that we would have done. But it was we were heading towards a Gia for the most part. The game just decided that we didn't make every perfect choice.
No, we picked Coterie once. How dare we? Sonic Secret, New Super Mario Bros. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, given outside context, Travis yelling, fuck my ass, either gives the neighbors the wrong idea or the right idea.
I mean, they do. They're over here a lot.
And then he replies to himself and says, also doesn't help when Eric yells, ouch, my asshole, 2 minutes later.
We're very flexible over here in Bookend Gaming.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, what we do... This is why we don't do face cam. I just gotta...
Right.
You don't know what we're doing behind these microphones. Weird Situation, Katawa Shoujo, episode 28, _ said, rip sock. I only read this one because I know the context of this, because I remember it. That was back in the day when,
Pick holes in your socks?
Yeah, when I was just, sitting there, we were playing games. If you were in control, I was just, constantly, picking at my socks.
Yeah.
Because I feel weird wearing socks without shoes. But, I tend to do it over here for some reason. Because it's what, am I going to take my socks off? That's weird. I'm going to be barefoot at your house.
I don't do that either. That'd be weird.
Yeah, well, that's your own house. I'm barefoot at my house at all times. I hate wearing socks without shoes.
I only take them off for bedtime.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I can't. The second I get home from work, it's shoes, socks, gone. But, yeah, I would just constantly picking at them, and then, I'd tear a hole in them, and all of a sudden, halfway into the episode, my socks are just destroyed.
And you'd be like, I have torn
you just,
my
yeah,
entire
we're
sock.
just playing the game, and all of a sudden I'm just my sock is just, I look like a hobo over here. I couldn't help it. It was just a nervous tick.
It's what's underneath the swimsuit that counts. Heartwings. Valtiel says, it's not cripple abuse, it's how boys show interest in girls. Now crawl back so I can show you more love.
Jesus Christ, there's so many. Okay, I gotta buy feelings about this. Voltaire timestamps and says, and this is why I'm subscribed. Where else are you going to find this kind of top quality content? Game Grumps? Pfft, please, those guys are hacks. Edit, I'm guessing this game was this short because there was no actual route, because it felt so rushed in the end. Like, why give the choice to follow one of the twins? What about other routes? I guess we got the glider route. Zip?
This is why I'm subscribed. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
because
the ads?
because of Fate Grand Order.
Oh, I would.
That goes on our next poll.
Charms to anime girls' underwear. We talk about it all.
Oh, from Lucky
Lucky
Charms
Charms,
to Anime
yeah.
Girls Underwear. We talk about it all.
Yeah, because we were just like talking about cereal and how they changed the Lucky Charms on us. And
Yeah, stupid.
while Luigi loses by doing everything, Mario Party 3 finale. Voltaire says, this was really fun, and as always, the meltdowns were chef's kiss. Yeah, we always wonder why people don't want to watch Mario Party, but you go back and watch them, and like 10 minutes into the first episode, we're both pissed.
Yeah, we're mad the entire time, even
And
though
then
we're
we
first
win.
and second.
We win every time, but the whole time we're just like, this is bullshit. This game sucks.
All right, Heart and Wings. Heart Wings. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, hold on a minute. If, and I do mean if, the Earth was flat, it would have two sides. Unless someone believes in Mobius Loop Earth, this does not check out. Not in my aerospace anime titty engineering visual novel.
You would comment on that, you nerd.
And then Aaron Hornberger says, what do you mean if?
Oh, God. Let's not start that. Please. Let's not start that.
And then Rad Coffee Man has a timestamp and says, y'all, there is a VN I desperately want to recommend for this channel based on this comment, but it would be a major spoiler if I did, so just take to heart the many upon many VNs I talk about in the Discord. Thomas replies and says, I wish there was a way to censor things on a comment like on Discord. I guess this secret just has to stay between you and me and Herm. Cough, cough. So let's see what...
That would be amazing if there was some sort of VN that like you went back and chose a different
knew
route,
you went back?
but one of the girls knew.
Yeah.
That sounds
God.
like a DDLC type thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
Well, then. Interesting.
Which ones have you posted?
Yeah. Don't need to pee. New Super Mario Bros. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, I don't care if you guys don't want to complete Superstar Road, but you have to do Bone Snake 2. Yeah, I mean, we may do, like, the Star Road thing as just, like, a little bonus material thing. Just, like, do, like, a decently long episode of just, like, oh, let's just... Or maybe that's another stream idea to go back and do it, because it was, like... Because the idea was, like, okay, this is the finale, and then at the tail end of the episode, Beam's just like, oh, let's go check this out. And then it's like,
Right.
oh, fuck, now we have to do it eventually.
That's true. Probably have an epilogue episode.
Yeah, or a stream. I don't know. But then he says, if you enter the level as Peachette, Peach has a funny reaction. But unfortunately, it doesn't do anything when you beat the level. Kind of BS in my opinion. Yeah, we ended up looking it up. Like,
Right.
if you show up
Does
to
she
the
kiss
fight,
Peach Head?
yeah, if you show up to the fight, then Peach is like, what?
Yeah.
But then when you beat it, even if you beat the boss or the game as Peachette, it turns you back into Toadette before you get to Peach.
Right.
So you do get the kiss, just like I did, because I beat that game because I'm better than you at everything. Without using a fucking P-Wing. It's fine. Not mad about it.
Pea wings are great. It's a pea mushroom.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking pee on your mushroom.
That's weird.
Well,
If my boat had docks, Aaron Hornberger says, those two sets of purple eyes stare into my soul, stripping any illusion I bestow upon the world. I get it now. There is no God, no void, no Aaron, only twins. Staring into the purple eyes of the twins as they are both frontal is indeed quite unsettling.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about how weird it is that they stare like front into the screen
Oh, yeah,
and
it's-
stand the exact same way.
Yeah, it's very The Shining. Things are just getting worse and worse. Kato Shoujo Hanako Route, episode 25. Blank Man, love that movie, says, emotional scene happening. Travis, where's the sex? Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. Sometimes you just need some dirtiness to fill the space.
Speaking of, oh Miki, you're so fine. Katawa Shoujo Hanako Route, episode 19. Blank Man says, so does anyone else want a stump job from Miki?
Yeah, come on, coming at me for that. You're
Of course we do.
Yeah,
She's
duh.
awesome.
give the old stump reach around.
That's why we played Summer's Clover.
Of course, because I fucking like the 2 seconds we got with that character, I fell in love with her. Off-putting Katawa Shoujo Hanako Route episode 29.
I don't even know where you are now. I'm on my own.
Yeah, I'm just working my way up because we still have a shit ton. I wonder how. Well, I mean, I'm skipping good big chunks because a lot of them are the same people. I wonder how many of us could tell if you guys switched voices with Lily and her sister. I mean,
I don't know.
We got the complaint a lot early on that they couldn't tell us apart. But I feel like the more you watch us, the more you realize the like subtle differences in our voices.
Oh, yeah.
Like we have the same mannerisms, so when we're both doing a British accent, of course it's going to be like, okay, they kind of sound the same.
Yeah, we don't get those comments anymore. It doesn't seem like where it's like I can't tell you guys apart. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're different enough. But yeah, I mean, I could understand like coming in blind and being like, oh, it's because I mean, we introduce ourselves at the beginning of like every episode, but even still, you just hear 2 random voices go, "I'm Travis and I'm Eric."
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, from then on, which one is which? I don't know what's happening.
Right, because we got faceless channels.
Yeah, of course.
What do you need gloves for? Katawa Shoujo, episode 45. Anna Jensen, new commenter, says, been wanting to replay the game but never have enough time, so I decided to start listening to your videos like a podcast at work. Y'all are hilarious and really help pass the time. I've finally become one with the old ladies reading smut in the break room thanks to your help.
Oh, I'm glad we could help you make some friends, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Bro misunderstood the assignment. Heartwings. Thomas the Crunk Engine time-stamped at a really weird... That timestamp looks weird.
Okay.
He says, you don't really need to click it. I'm pretty sure it's me making fun of him for being like... Just not so much him, just making fun of engineering students in general.
Okay.
Being unsuccessful with women or something like that. He says, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just hoping I can find some tomboy STEM woman to hang around and maybe a cougar on eHarmony. Both?
Man, if we had like a guess who wrote this comment segment,
Oh, yeah.
I would be able to tell immediately.
There's so many. Yeah. Oh, he'd be the easiest. He'd be easy mode. He
Jesus.
has his tastes. He just has his tastes. For the club that works on engines, do you mean motorsports/Baja? No. It's shop class, but it's not shop class. What is it called? It's like a Votech class. We were talking about Votech classes,
right.
and I was
don't
like,
know.
it's the class that you work on cars in.
Yeah.
Is that shop class? Is that shop?
Shop.
Shop always makes me think of like woodworking and stuff like that. Not working on cars.
I don't know. Maybe that was shop class for us in Farmville.
Probably. Class where you work on cars.
Okay. And then here's, I think, the last comment.
Okay.
Yeah. Bon Voyage Lily. Katawa Shoujo Hanako Route, episode 33. This is making me think that Blank Man is in our Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Because he says, I can't think of anything funny to comment. It's driving me up a wall. Maybe Rem could give me a hand. So
Yeah. I mean, there's been other comments that have...
we weren't...
And you said things, but back then, there's...
Yeah, I didn't talk about Rem back then.
Yeah. Unless he's talking about REM, the band.
Could be. We have mentioned Orange Crush before.
Of course. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he might be. There are quite a few people in our Discord that never have said anything.
That's true.
And they may not even like look at what's there. They joined up and then they've got other Discords that they...
Right. We're not active enough to keep everyone there all the time.
Right. We're just not that interesting. And it's shop class. It's just auto shop.
Yeah, okay.
Instead of just shop class, it's auto shop.
There you go. That's your
I had to look
answer.
it up. Yeah. So
Yippee.
we never did get a call to action, but we've been at this for like 2 hours now, so it hasn't been 2 hours, right?
No, it hasn't.
I can't tell. It's
been 1 hour.
Still, that's long. So leave us some comments. We got to record some other stuff. We don't have any. Go check out Patreon.
Yeah.
If you've got the money to burn, to waste, quote unquote. And then if you've got the time to waste, check out their Discord. All the links are in descriptions. They're in the description of like every video we post. So just scroll down. Because we were asking people if they read. There we go. Because you posed this question in the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys read our video descriptions?
Right.
Because sometimes I just fucking burn through them real quick.
Yeah, I was just
Other
kind of
times
wondering.
I take the time
Yeah.
and actually like write like weird like goofy things that add on to the things we say in the video,
Right.
or I just like use it to rip on us. It's like, oh,
I've
fucking
done that.
Travis fucking said. And sometimes I write it as myself, and other times I write it as some fake third person who's also watching
Yeah.
the video.
Right.
Who's like, Eric and Travis
The
decided
guys.
to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's me writing it, but it's just, I don't know, it just depends on what mood I'm in. So that can be the call to action. Let us know in the comments of this video, if you read the descriptions.
Yeah. And your favorite Sailor Scout.
Sure. I guess.
Just to throw that in there.
It's Mars. Well, it's Mars. Well,
Mars is pretty good.
it was Mars back in the day
Yeah.
when I was like when it first was in America and I was actually watching it on TV. Now it's probably Mercury.
Okay. Mine was Venus back in the day.
Yeah.
And now, I don't really know. Venus is still cute, but I think Mars. And a little bit of Jupiter.
Yeah, they're all good.
They are all
It's-
good.
It's all good. That's an anime I'd watch. I've never actually sat and watched that. Just random episodes on Toonami.
Been watching it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been watching it with your daughter, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah. You and your pigeonholing. All right. Let's go. Let's record some stuff. Other than this.
I guess.
Oh, my spine.
I wasn't recording.
Ah!